Hello and welcome to Tropico. This is number 5 and I've been looking forward to this for a while. We're going to get on and crack into a new game. Tutorial, always the best place to start. Got the nice music again. So yes, I've been playing Tropico for quite a long time, a few editions ago. So thought I would get into number 5.
Presidente. I am your loyal advisor and #1 fan, Penultimo.
Hello, Penultimo.
I am here to remind you of the joys of dictatorship.
I'm sure you are, sir. Okay, so
offers a bird's eye view of
he's
your
talkative,
island
isn't he?
and starting town.
Okay, so this is the basic controls. It's showing page up, page down to zoom in and out, or middle mouse button, and also other controls. So if I click it, yep, there we go. So camera controls, edge of the screen pan. So that normally means if you go to the side of your screen, as I'm doing, you see the golden arrow in the middle, to the sides. There you go.
That allowed you to progress within
I haven't yet finished talking about the movement. Penultimo. Yeah. Right, so we do that. One trick it doesn't tell you is that on the right hand side of your keyboard you've got 4 arrows, one up, one down, one left. But that was right, and one left. It's going well so far. What do you think of the show so far? Rubbish! That's for the older of the audience. Now, using the arrows I find a lot easier than dragging to the side, especially when I play on split screens like I do, because you can go left or right, wherever your split screen is, and boom, you're onto your other screen and you haven't moved. So there's a little trick for you. Now on page up, page down, page up, page down. This will be useful when you come in to do, there'll be a task regarding villagers, no doubt, if it follows the same footprint, as I'm sure it will, of Tropico with 4. Now, also the Alt allows you to tilt and rotate. So there's rotate, there's tilt. Again, you can get some really nice positions to have a look in on your land. So we've got 6 tutorials to do in this one. This will be pretty short and it'll be pretty much the basic stuff. So we'll just crack on through that.
All Presidentes have special executive powers, such as the ability to control time itself.
Oh yeah. I'm a good, because I can actually control time. You've got here 3 controls: pause, play, and it's saying fast forward.
Fast speed is very useful when you have to wait for things like building construction or the export of produced goods.
Indeed. Now, we're going to predominantly keep it on fast forward because it's tutorials. It doesn't really matter, but you will use it when you run out of money or get a bit low in cash and you need that building to get built. You'll use it just to kind of push through.
Time for an official inspection, Presidente.
So now we're going to click on one of the buildings. So it is simply a case of left click on a building, and here comes all the terminology. Now what you've got here is budget. That's how much you're spending on your staff that work in the bar. So at the moment we're on 3 out of 5. That's the staff, which is, again, you can see your workers down here, and there's actions, so we could explore. Maybe not. And we haven't got a manager yet. I've got other tabs here, but at the moment we're going to keep to the tutorials because I'm sure these other ones will come live. So we've now clicked on the screen, and as you can see, there is another one
that's come up. A ruler that doesn't pay attention to his subjects may end up on the wrong side of a coup d'etat. Let's select one of the little Tropicans. And
there we go. So now what I'm going to do is a page down so I can get in amongst my Tropicals. There's one. So this, kill, bribe, all the rest of it, but there we go. What we're looking for is happiness, house quality 40, so she must be in some of these houses, because these are shanties. These are just built by your people, they're not actually planned out buildings by yourselves. You'll want to get rid of these as soon as you can, because it does lower the happiness of your island, but for us, again, for the tutorials at the moment, we don't really have to worry about that. So there we go, so we've had a look at one now, let's page up and see if we can find another task. Yeah, there we go. Over on the right hand side. No, it's left hand again. I'm doing it again, yeah.
Paying attention to our infrastructure is very important. Looks like this iron mine has not been connected to a road. This means it will never be able to export its produced goods.
Yeah. So basically what he's now asking us to do is build a road. So there we go. So we're actually under the infrastructure tab, and there's a road. So what we'll do is grab that corner and just do it straight up. I'll just take it straight up there. There we go. And right click to cancel. So there we go. Okay, it's on pause, so let's... What you do? Okay, double right click.
And the Teamsters will carry its production to the docks.
Right, Teamsters. Let's zoom in here. Because these look like it. So what's that one? That's the construction office. So when you build a building, your staff that are in there will go and move out and run to a building, or drive to a building, or whatever stage, and build your building. And that's your Teamster office. These are the people that drag things about. So let me just pause it for a second. And we'll go on in. We'll see if we can find... There we are. There's a Teamster up here. So he's not in the best of positions to see, so we'll do the old Alt rotate. Now you can see him a little bit. He's pulling a cart. So let's go back to play. So basically what your Teamsters do are move items from one location to another. So they're bringing these down to here, and as you can see, I've got boxes beginning to build up on these plates. That shows that there's goods to be shipped. So that's all good. So we're moving. Because we've got to shift 100, so that's fine. And let's get back to the old fast forward again, shall we?
Building a glorious future is your most important task as our Presidente.
Right, so now we're to be...
We showed you how to erect new buildings.
Well, no, so you're cutting me up. Anyway, you've got the Catholic Mission building is what the mission is, so we'll accept that. And we'll go back into a building tab, and there we are. These lovely arrows show you everything you need to do. So welfare and media, Catholic Mission... Where shall we place that? I think it would be good there. So again, I'm going to keep it on fast forward, but if I was to click on the Teamster, Teamsters, that's the Teamsters. I want to build the construction. As you can see, all these arrows denote construction workers heading towards the construction site. With it fast forward, this should hopefully not take too long. As it is, we've got whilst we let that do that, we can notice that we've now got an old steam paddler. That's pulled in, and our boxes of goods are being lifted into the ship. Look at that, up in the top left hand side we're now beginning to see a box showing the detail of what's going on, and we've actually exported goods worth 6,287 Tropico dollars, so quite happy with that.
Presidente,
and there we go.
Leader anyone
thank you. Thank you.
With you in charge, all our dreams are fulfilled.
Well, yes. Well, what can I say? So we've done 6 of 6, so it'll be straight on to the next tutorial. So this will be another step up, and as you go through them, you just keep rising.
Welcome to the second tutorial. It will teach you how to research new technologies, create a stable and profitable economy, and how to issue edicts.
Good. So we are moving up. We've actually doubled the tutorial tasks that we're going to be facing in this end. So let's just make tracks. I've clicked on the building and off task.
To research new technologies, you must first build a library.
Okay. It's pretty straightforward. So back into the build menu, and lo and behold, our nice little red arrow points us straight to the library. So seeing this is quite an important building, I would say. Let's just zoom in a little bit. There you go. I think that's facing the wrong way, so let's just take it. Using the bracketies. They're not quite, but you know me. And we'll place that right across from my palace so I can look at it and go, what an amazing Presidente I am, because I spend money and invest in my people's education and reading materials. And again, back on the fast forward to get that move through. Let's see, have we got any other tasks at the moment, or is that the only one it's going to give me? Oi, this could be a long tutorial with 12 tasks and it's only giving me one, but still, worth waiting for. I'll try not to do that too often. Hum away whilst we're waiting things on. There we go, there's the palace in all its glory. I'm obviously in... oh, that's me, I think. There we go, that's me running around. So, very nice. And the library's coming up quite quickly, which is all good, all good. So, we'll probably now set us a task for research now we built that. Oh, wait a minute, will it? I think it'll ask us for something else. There we go, it's on top of it.
Educated workers to start conducting research in the library.
Okay, so what it's saying is that we need to get invite three college-educated workers to the library. Because we don't have any education on the island yet, we've got no schools, nothing at all, we need to invite 3 colleges. So what I'm thinking is, where would I do that? Would that be... let's look at that. Hire a foreign worker. Great, it's showing us exactly what we need to do. So 1,500 Tropico dollars? Oh my word. And that's going to be 3,750, 6,750 Tropico dollars to get my staff in. So now all we have to do is, leaving it on fast forward, is we have to wait for our boat to come in. Ship to come in, boat to come in. So there's the boat. Yep. And now we have library workers. So the sign above the house, which was there, which basically said you don't have any staff, has now gone. So the next task is research planks.
Enable us to build and advance.
Okay, so what we've got down here is that big arrow showing it's the research. And then research that. So click on it. 7 months. That's not too bad. So, but we do have another similar.
We can send expeditions out to explore our island and discover valuable resources.
Ah, now we saw that earlier, didn't we? We saw, when I clicked on this, explore. There we go. 1,000 Tropico dollars for an explorer. So I think we'll send them up here and see what they can find. It's not too far away, and seeing it's only a tutorial, I'm not overly worried. But if my money was on it, it would be up there. So there they go. There goes the expedition force at speed, because we got it on the fast forward. Alright, so we're moving on. So it looks like we've got a farm. We've got 4 other houses as well on this. So it's not. That's the why we've got so many shanties, because we haven't really got too many more houses going on. But there we go. So we've done 2 of 12 tasks. It looks like we're about to have done a 3rd.
We can send expeditions out to explore our island.
Well, I've just done that. So why is that not? Oh, there we go. We've got another one here.
While waiting for the research to be completed, let us set up the production of raw materials. Let's order a logging camp from the natural
Makes sense. Get our stockpile of logs going. So what we're going to now do is, it's asking us to do a build, but this time of something to use. So there's the raw resources, and let's build a logging camp. Now you see, now we've got a grid up on the screen. The green means ideal location for a logging camp in this instance. Yellow, the orange, not so good, but still usable. Red, just don't bother. Basically, let's just not mess about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow this line for this road, because it'll need to be connected, and I think we'll place our logging camp there. So we'll go back in, and even though it's not part of the thing, we still will need to do it. That's a part of the tutorial. So let's drag it across. We haven't been given an instruction, so we'll build that too short. And then we'll do that, and then that should allow, double click the right button to get rid of it. That should allow the logging camp to get built, because the the construction workers, I've got Teamsters on the mind. Our construction workers, as you can see, are running along here with materials to build it, and they'll get there quicker with a road. That's a very basic road at the moment.
The number of times you need to get hit by a plank to actually discover something. It is around 7.
Is
depending
it?
on the plank in question.
Okay.
We call this the plank constant.
Or you're as
sure it will
thick as
become
2
very important
planks.
one day.
I'm sure it will. So, in other words, we've now learned the logging camp. So let's go into what we got here. Industrials. Yeah, there we go. Lumber mill. That's 7.5. We've got plenty of Tropico dollars for that. And what we're going to do is I'm going to place this bad boy here. No, I'm going to rotate it so that the road's the actual right way. So that's there. I will place that one on the route back into town. So there we go.
Good job. The logging camp has been completed.
And you see, buildings that are far away from the Teamsters office will take longer to be serviced. But because, and the simple reason for that is that with the Teamsters being here, they've got to run all the way here to collect goods, then run all the way back. So what you'll find is if you start to build away from town, you'll want to build more Teamsters buildings. So that's what it's saying at the moment. So now we've got 2 more tasks. We're at 5 of 12 at the moment, which is good.
Are special laws that you can issue.
Right, okay, so it wants us to issue our first edict. So that's the edict button, thank you very much, because of the big red arrow. And it wants us to put a building permit. Now this is interesting, because what it's saying here is if we have a look at the effect, increase the cost of buildings by 20%. So if my building was going to cost me 1,000 Tropico dollars, it would now cost me 1,200 Tropico dollars. However, half of that increase is added to my Swiss account when a construction is finished. So therefore, I get in my Swiss account 100 Tropico dollars. Is it more like
Let's
collect?
build
Yeah, who cares? I'm getting
like a
$100.
few cheap country houses to see how this corruption thing works.
Corruption thing works, exactly. But what it wants us to do is build a couple of cheap country houses. I'm already building a logging what that is, the lumber mill. Great memory, Azarmorph. So I'll probably get something for that. So let's build a couple. Let me see, 1,800. I bet they were cheaper earlier. So you have to watch this edict. If you put it up too soon, you could actually get yourself into a world of pain. And we're going to stick 2 down here because there's going to be people needing to live near these buildings, so they've got less distance to travel to and from work. So I'll place 2 of those down and we'll see where we get. So we're now halfway through our tasks. So let's go to the farm.
Have allocated budgets. These encompass the money
Teamsters
spent
again
on them each month.
So what we've got here is the objective is maximise the budget within the Teamsters office. So if you click on that, click on the Teamsters office, this is the budget. And what it's asking us to do is to take it right up, which means their wealth provision is rich. So well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a tight sword and put it back down again. So, but I've now completed 7 of the 12 tasks. So let's go
With the
back to here.
planks research completed and the logging camp ready, it is time to build our first factory, a lumber mill.
So it's now asking us
Process
to
logs
build.
from the logging camp into the more
I
expensive
took him,
planks
Penultimo.
resource.
Come on. Anyway,
Don't forget that you have to connect the new lumber
Anybody
mill
got
to the road network.
I've got an advisor. Anyway, we've got the lumber mill underway, so that's good. So we can accept that, and we will complete another task. So we're underway with the Swiss bank account and the lumber mill, which is good.
Let us build a production building, Presidente. Everybody likes animals. Let us build a ranch. It can be useful both for feeding our people and producing resources for export.
So true, so true. So it's back into the build again, and raw resources. Here we have the ranch. And again, let's have a look at it. I'm using the site. Let's have a look at it. Lots of greenery around here, but seeing this is my industrial hub down here at the moment, I think what I'll do is I'll place it right across from the houses, because it's kind of out the way, and I'm more likely to build down here. But again, tutorial, but it's that kind of thought pattern you would want to start thinking about. So that's that. Lumber mill's up. The lumber mill's up and running, so that's good. I didn't get any money for that, which is a bit annoying. Maybe that's because I put the permit down beforehand. So let's see what these two. There we go. We're at 300 because of that. I'll place that down. That might
Your
take us.
resources are automatically exported at default prices, but more profitable trade offers will appear from time to time. The trade button allows you to inspect different offers and set up trade routes. Add ships to start a trade route, remove ships to cancel an active route.
I can't remember if that was an option in Tropico before, but I like it. So this is Arrow, so I'm taking it. This is the tradey shippy thing. Active trade routes. There we go. And we got a few agricultural. So this is the industrial. That's the planks, which is good. Explore, add ship. There we go. So that's done. So that's another one down. So we're now at 9 of 12. So I think I'm going to have to just play safe here and go back to the houses and build another house out here. And I'll rotate that, I think. And I'm not going to put it there because that's probably the wrong place to put it, so I'll stick it there. And there we go. So, can we see it? So we've got one more here. So at the moment we've got the Swiss bank accounts, that'll take us to 10. The ranch, which will take us to 11.
The managers are either your dynasty members or exceptional citizens whose skills can improve a building's performance.
Right, manager of the lumber
At
mill.
your service.
So you can hire a manager from the workers panel. So there we go. And there's the manager. We've got none, so I'll click on that. Let's have a look at what we've got. Increase the job effective, increase the job reduced, and job quality reduced by 10. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Mining in. So they've all got different skills. Effective increase, quality reduced. They're all reducing the job quality, aren't they? There's not much I can do about that. ability. Now let's see. I'm just going to I'll pick him, and I'll hire him as my manager. So there he is.
Presidente, you are like a good father.
Oh, what can I say? What can I say? Right, except for, I think we'll call it a day at that, and then we'll catch you in the next tutorials where we move forward. If you like this and you want to see more of this, by all means give a like. I am going to see the tutorials through first, but if you like this kind of thing, give me a thumbs up, and I'll carry on making them. So until next time, guys, keep safe.